it won't matter. Okay? The Lord's name is going to be very important in those times. Okay? It's going to be a weapon. Literally. It's going to be a weapon, man. Okay? The Lord's name is going to be a weapon in those times. Okay? So the Lord has already shown pretty much who he's dealing with. Okay? The Lord's already shown who he's dealing with, man. Okay? From that aspect, the Lord's already shown. He already showed who he's dealing with, man. Okay? The Lord's only dealing with Israel, man. He's only dealing with his elect. Everybody else is going to be in the mix. Okay? Yes, they're going to be in the mix. They're going to see what's going on. They're going to be caught up in the destruction. So are we. You know what I'm saying? We pray that we're part of the elect, but you know we can't really we can't confirm that. Okay, we can't confirm that. All right, but we pray and hope, man. We gotta do the things eligible that qualifies to be part of the elect, and we hope and pray. Okay, it's like it. We hope and pray. Okay, we just hope and pray, man. That's all we can do. All right, we just hope and pray. All right. It says, verse 10, from beyond the rivers, was it? Went into that? It's got double back. Oh, yeah, God. All right, God. This is Revelations. Okay? Just like we were talking about last week, too. Okay? Just like we were talking about last week, man. Okay? Because we're going to be caught up in the destruction, too, guys. You know? As much as we've done all this work, because at the end of the day, our righteousness is as filthy rags. We're still in the flesh. We still go off. You know, so the ultimate test, man, just like I was telling you guys last week through the Spirit, okay? The ultimate test is going to be the hour of temptation. Everything we're doing right now, really, realistically, guys, the only thing that's standing in our way is the hour of temptation. If we stay until the very end, all we got to do is the hour of temptation. And if we get through that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be in the kingdom. Okay? And I already told you guys through the Spirit, right? Everyone's going to go through the hour of temptation, man. The hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is the charagma in between you and the Lord. That's all it is. It's the charagma. Whether you're going to take the chip or not, you're going to fold and take the chip. You're going to denounce the Lord. And you're gonna take the chip. You're going to choose man over the Lord. That's the only thing standing in between you and the Lord. Okay? All the things that we do the the videos, we come out here and teach behind the scenes. You know, we do keep high holy days. All right, we have the Passover, April the 1st. Okay, and then we have the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Those things happen off camera. You know what I'm saying? We do the Sabbath. Okay, we try our best to do those things. Right? Sometimes you know, guys gotta work on that. Okay, work on those days. You know, you got a job or whatever. Okay, everything we do is going to lead up to that moment, guys. Okay, the faith building. The believing, okay, doing the works, all those things are going to lead up to the hour of temptation. That's the only thing that's going to be standing in between us and the Lord. The only thing, guys. Okay? That's going to be the only thing. Okay? Right? Death ain't standing in between us, because if we die and we're doing our course, man, we've finished our course. And by I mean doing our course, because we're in the middle of our course right now. We're bearing our cross, you know what I'm saying? We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. If we miraculously, the Lord just, you know, all right, I'm taking it back to spirit world, we're good. Okay, we've done our course. You died believing in the Lord. You're good. Okay, so not even death. That's what the Lord said in Romans, I think it was chapter 8 and verse 35 on down. Okay, the Lord said what? Not even death can separate us from the Lord, man. Nothing can separate us from the Lord, guys. Okay, especially if you're the elect. If you're the elect, you know what I'm saying? We don't know, the elect don't know they're the elect, guys. Okay, the elect don't know they're the elect, but they're gonna know they're the elect when that moment happens. You know, whether they die believing, you know, because, you know, you gotta come to terms with that, man. You gotta come to terms that you might have to lay your life down for this thing. Real spill. Okay, you might have to take a guillotine, a firing squad, however the Lord does it. Okay, and the Lord ain't gonna have it like how these people are going through it. He ain't gonna have it like that, man. Trust and believe. The Lord gonna probably make it quick or something. Okay, because the Lord gonna be with you through the process. Okay, you know. So whatever it is, man, the Lord's got us. Okay. You know, you die believing, or you're a martyr through you know, Esau using the guillotine cut off your head. You know, all right, you might have to get your head cut off, you know, firing squad or whatever. Because that's what's going to happen. Some brother's going to get locked up. Some brother's going to go into a FEMA, you know what I'm saying, a FEMA camp, concentration camp. Some brothers are literally going to go to prison. Being real with you, man. Some brothers going to go to prison, man. It happened to the prophets too. You guys got to remember, it happened to the prophets, man. The prophets went through the same things, guys. They got beheaded. They got nailed to the cross, right? They went to prison. They went through those afflictions, man, and they did not denounce the Lord. So how much more for us? And we got it easier. I ain't gonna lie, we got it way easier, because the prophets, some of the prophets, they'll be teaching like this in the ancient world, and they'll get picked up right there and thrown in jail. Not fed, nothing. Okay? Could even keep the Sabbath. If you're caught keeping the Sabbath, man, you're gonna be thrown in a brazen bull. Okay? We got it way easier, man. We can come out here and teach. We got the internet. We ain't gotta go abroad. We ain't gotta hop on no plane, no donkey, go to a different country. We ain't gotta do none of that, man. We gotta deal with and do none of that, man. You just gotta stand here, record, and upload it. You know? The Lord made it easier. Okay? Alright? Like Esau, I think Esau be saying, he's like, oh, patience is a virtue. You know what I'm saying? It's true. Okay? Patience is a virtue, man. Alright? Endurance. Okay? Faith. Hope. All those are virtues, guys. Literally. Alright? This is Revelation chapter 3 and what's that, verse 9? It says, behold, actually no, I think I want to go get 2 actually. Get 2 instead. Right. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, which is what we're dealing with right now. Okay? We're dealing with that right now, man. Okay? Right? The Lord sees our works. That's why the Lord, right? The Lord said what? He's always watching. Okay? The Lord said he's always watching. The Lord knows our tribulation. So in the midst of us doing this work, this is why our reward is going to be greater. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said nothing can prepare you for what's in store for you, man. So what's in store for us is what? The kingdom. Nothing can prepare us for that, man. We can kind of imagine the kingdom, but we can't really imagine the kingdom. I always say this through the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because the kingdom's gonna be so beautiful, we've never really seen nothing like that to the human eye. The human naked eye, we've never really seen nothing like that. Like, you never seen gold floors, man. You never seen gold palaces in different colors that we've never really seen before. We've never seen that. This is why the reward that we're getting ready to receive, when we're on the next side, man, we're gonna be like, yo, shit, that was so easy. It's really how it's gonna be. Okay? We're fearful because we're in the flesh. We don't know how things are gonna go. But at the end of the day, man, that's why the Lord said faith. Faith trumps everything, man. Okay? And then you have works, because works and faith go hand in hand. But the faith is gonna trump everything, man. As long as we hold on to that faith, the Lord said hold on to it fast, man. The Lord was not lying when he said that. He said hold on to this thing fast, right? It says, but though are rich. Okay, why are we rich? Because we have faith, man. We have faith. We don't, the things, you can be rich in the flesh, of course, but it's better to be rich in the spirit, man. Okay, because you can take faith anywhere you go, man. Okay, and you best believe we were believers in the past lives too, guys, because we get regenerated, or in other words, reincarnated in the same lot. We're in the same lot we were in before. We've always been believers, and if we're the elect this whole time, we were always believers, guys. That's how it works. That's how it works. The Lord, the wicked are the wicked, and the good and the righteous are the righteous, guys. That's just how it works. The Lord ain't mixing up things like Esau be trying to, if in my old life I was an animal or a donkey or whatever. Man, if you're a human, you're a human. If you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? If you're an Edomite, you're an Edomite. You ain't getting reincarnated into an Israelite in your next life. That's who you are. That's your spirit, man. An animal's an animal, a human's a human. Esau be causing too much confusion, man. But I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Okay? Verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, right? Fear none of the things which we shall suffer, man. We only fear it because we're in the flesh. The flesh is scared, guys. If we were fully indulged in the spirit, man, we would not be scared. We would not fear nothing. We would not fear nothing, man. And that's what the whole point of that video, what I made in transit, we're going to be engulfed in the spirit, man. In those times, the times that's going to come in shades of fan. That's how the Lord compared us to gold, man. The Lord compared us to gold, man. Alright? It says, So fear not the things we shall suffer. We're gonna go to jail. We're gonna get beheaded. We might starve a little bit. The Lord gonna deliver us out of that. You know what I'm saying? We might get sick. The Lord gonna deliver us out of that. And realistically, we're probably not even gonna go through a lot of those things. A lot of the things that's getting ready to come is for these people, man. Real spill, man. A lot of things is getting ready to come is for these people. The Lord's going to destroy these people, man. If we're truly for the Lord ain't gonna do. The Lord got our backs, man. We ain't gotta worry about nothing, and that's how faith works. Okay. Faith is the whole. Faith and hope is the things of substance not seen. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Okay. Why are we gonna be cast in prison? Because we're not taking that karagma, man. There's only one way we get cast into prison or get beheaded. Okay. It tells in the book of Revelations further back or further in. Okay. The people, right? They didn't want to conform to the beast system. It tells you that, I believe, in Revelation chapter 13. Okay, and even further, the people that want to conform to the beast system will be destroyed. Esau gonna want to get rid of them because they're a threat to his system. He don't want nobody revolting. He don't want nobody getting the idea of revolting, bucking up. He don't want none of that, man. He wants everybody to be dumb and docile and dumbed down and conform to his system, the beast system, man. All right. It says that ye may be tried. There you go. Right? You're going to be tried, man. All right? That ye may have tribulation 10 days. Okay? So there you go, man. Some of us going to get cast in prison. I'm telling you, man. And 10 days is over a week. So you might go through a little famine yourself. Okay? Whole time. This is why we prepare for these things, man. We fast already. Okay, you might have to live in the wilderness, man. It might be cold and raining. You know, you might set up a little domain, and that shit gets destroyed. And you still, you know, there's gonna be things like that. You guys gotta think and process these things, man. That we're getting ready to go through those things. Don't just think shit's fine and dandy, man. All right.